Chosen ones, let's talk about gang stalkers again. So when you're dealing with gang stalkers, what is basically going on is that these people are, they're watching you constantly. I mean, these people faithfully watch you. They watch all of your content, everything that you post, all the stuff that you do, and they're secretly getting triggered behind that phone screen of what you're doing, because they're seeing you thriving, they're seeing you healing, they're seeing you in your full essence, they're seeing you in your soul expression, and they're looking back at their life and it makes them feel inadequate, it makes them feel envious. And remember how I said envy is the feeling, jealousy is the action. So because they're in that low vibration and they don't deal with that triggers, they act off of that jealousy. And then now at this point, that jealousy that they want to act on has now invited the enemy to come inside of these people. So, and this is also what's going on, is that in addition to the enemy working within them, the enemy basically has like this, is working with them, because it's like, listen, the enemy is in one ear telling them one thing, while God is in the other ear telling them, no, leave that person alone, because they know you're chosen. God's telling them, leave that person alone. Don't deal with them. Don't talk to them. Just leave them alone. If you don't like what they're doing, just scroll past. Just unfollow them. If it's that bad, just stop watching their content. It's that simple thing that they hear in their mind, but the soul is not ready to hear that yet. The flesh wants to act off of that emotion, wants to act off that feeling. So instead of them dealing with their triggers, instead of them dealing with that emotion and facing it, they think that maybe if I go and sabotage this person, maybe if I go and get them to maneuver their life a certain way, maybe if I can get them to stop doing what they're doing, then at this point I would feel better about myself, because I no longer have to watch. I no longer will be tempted to go watch their profile and watch what they're doing, because they stop. Maybe if I can get them to stop, then these feelings would stop. So they would rather sabotage you than deal with the feelings and their own emotions. That's why they were faithfully going in there after you. It was boom, boom, boom. And it was constantly them texting you, constantly calling you, constantly messaging you, because they were really working overtime to try to stop you, to try to sabotage you. Why would a person faithfully try to sabotage you? Because they were bothered by what you were doing. Your spirit was irritating their demons. That demon in them was irritated, was annoyed, was triggered, and they could not tame it. So the enemy took over. That's what those gang stalkers were doing. Instead of them just dealing with their own pain, they thought that maybe if they can come sabotage you and stop you, it would stop everything. But they soon realized that that wasn't going to work. They still have to deal with that same emotion that led them to sabotage you in the first place.